asked some people to send me some questions about you, or to ask you, because you've already built up a fan base. And how long have you been in this business for now?
2 months.
2 months. And you've got a fan base already. That's cool. So we'll start with, just go ahead and give me your name and how you found your name and got it, your age, and then I'm going to kind of just roll with the interview. We'll go from there.
All right, I'm Bree Olson.
Right.
And I didn't pick the Bree. However, I did pick the Olson. Everyone asked if it was because of the Olsen twins. Not necessarily. I do like the Olsen twins, but I just thought it sounded good. And I'm 20. I just turned 20, and I'm not that pleased about it.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't even like turning 18. I liked the thought of being underage. It was so naughty. But oh well. I can still be naughty. I just gotta step it up a few notches.
Speaking of naughty, question number one is actually that: are you really a freak? 'Cause
Yeah.
some girls are, they'll be a freak for the camera.
Right.
But in your private life, are you really a freak?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really submissive and like to be taken advantage of. And I've actually found a few guys recently that are willing to really dump me and put me
Really?
in my place. So I love it.
Yeah. Any quick details? Like, what do you mean by dom you, or what put you in your place, or?
I mean, just, I don't know, like, even at the grocery store, they just, like, hold me by my neck the whole time and, like, lead me ways and stuff, and,
Really?
just take total, like, control all the time. I like
Bedroom
that.
too?
Oh, of course, the bedroom. I mean, if they're doing it in public, then definitely the bedroom. I mean, like, my whole job is to serve them and please them, and I love it. It's fun.
Nice. So what I said about, in my blog, my first blog, remember my first blog when we first came to this place, and I kind of didn't know you, and I started kind of picking up that you were a total sub, and I started kind of, is that true? Someone asked, is it true what I wrote about you?
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely true. Yeah.
And following up on the blog thing, because, you had a boyfriend or whatever, and they read about that.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to, or do you think you could ever marry a millionaire?
It's never like been in my plans. Like a lot of girls are like, well, that's my goal, I'm gonna marry a millionaire so I never have to work and everything else, and that's not really in my cards or whatever. I mean, it could be, but I mean, that's like not my goal. I'm in school and everything and
Right. You're an
working on
intelligent girl.
myself. So, I mean, it's always nice to have a guy that has money, I mean, you don't want someone broke when you're making a whole bunch of money, but...
But what'd you say about the fish in the sea? Because I like this.
Oh, the fish in the sea thing? There's rich guys that are nice, there's rich guys that are mean, and there's poor guys that are nice, poor guys that are mean, so why not have the rich guy that's nice?
Yeah. So pull that guy out of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Going with relationships too, how hard is it, or do you think it's hard, even though you've only been in this business for 2 months, to have a boyfriend or some sort of significant other that isn't a male porn star, like some dude that's like a civilian, we call him?
Yeah, it's hard because they don't have as much respect for you. Even if they claim that they do, they don't.
Right.
So, yeah, it's hard. But, I mean, I'm young anyway, so it's good just to have someone to have fun with and, have company. And I'm not really get into something that serious. And I learned that from that previous relationship because, as everyone knows, especially if you look on my MySpace page, we're totally over now. So.
Right. How do you keep from getting burned out? Because you've been doing a lot of scenes lately.
This I have. And I don't, it's really hard, but I have a really strong work ethic. I've always worked like 2 jobs, 80 hours a week at like crappy places. So I know a lot of girls that are in this business, they haven't even had jobs before. But they were like stripper jobs to where they made good money anyways. But I'm used to working 80 hours a week, making $6 an hour, so I have really strong work ethic. And it's really, this is the easiest job I've ever had. I mean, I get to have sex on camera, and I love having sex, so...
It's not that hard, really. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's harder than people think, but it's still not harder than than my past has been.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, there you go. It's a lot harder to, like, flip burgers for 60 hours a week.
It is, and everything's easy. It's not easy having a regular job at all. I mean, I give so much props for people that have, like, those regular, everyday, crappy jobs, because it's a pain in the ass.
Sure. Okay, question. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
12.
Who was it with?
A neighbor across the street, he was Jehovah's Witness.
Describe the situation with a reason.
He was 20, And he was real business type, you know. He always wore suits, and he was engaged, and oh god, he was just gorgeous. And all the little neighbor girls, they just loved him and would run around and look, John's getting well, John, I can say John. John's getting in his car, you know, and he's so hot and stuff. And we'd always prank call him and say, "We want to kiss you," and giggle and hang up and stuff. And one day he came over because he, you know, he talked to us kids and everything. He was cool. And he came over and I was just like, "Yeah, my friend dared me to kiss you, haha." And he was like, "Well, we should really do it," because I didn't. None of my other friends were there. It was just me and him. I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And so I kissed him, and I was like, "God, I'm just so horny. I just want to fuck you." And he's like, "Well, aren't you a virgin?" I'm like, "Well, I've been with girls, but not with a guy, you know." So my cherry was already popped because I was with a girl, but um, so. Yeah, we had sex, and it was pretty hot. He was pretty big too, and
Could you take it when you were 12?
yeah. I mean, I took it. It hurt, but I liked it though, because I like pain. I've always been like that. You know, I've always been real submissive ever since I was really young.
Wow.
So,
That's interesting. Do you get in trouble?
did he get in trouble?
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, he did end up, like, people ended up finding out. He got kicked out of his church, and he got disengaged from his fiance and everything. But that was because I had a little boyfriend at the time, and he found out. I, like, confessed to him, and then he went and told everybody and
Sure.
tried to start stuff. So,
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
yeah.
People have big mouths.
Yeah.
Here's kind of a kooky one. What's always in your fridge?
Pepsi. All the time. I'm a Pepsi-holic.
Really?
Yes, I love it. I always have at least 2 cases.
Okay. And now something complete. These aren't in any kind of order. This is
Right.
random. I'm just throwing them at you.
Okay.
Just in the order that I got them from my website. Who'd you rather do? Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie? And you can't say both. You have to do one or the other.
Angelina Jolie by far, most definitely.
Mel Gibson, Kramer, or Borat? All three.
Borat.
Borat?
Yeah, Borat. That would be so fun. I love that movie.
Borat. In high school, there's all sorts of cliques. What clique were you in?
I was in like well, at first I was most popular, but then I started sluttying around. So then I was like with the slutty girl group. So I went from like most popular girls to like most slutty popular girl. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, in high school, I bet you you were, yeah, I know how that works. You were slutty and you were popular, but you weren't. Probably the girls hated you.
Well, no, at first I was like the most popular girl because I was having sex, and then I started having sex. Well, I mean, I was having sex, but people didn't know. But then when people knew, then I got dropped to like not the popular girls anymore. Then I got dropped to like the popular girls and the sluts, you know. So
Right. Okay. Easiest way for you to orgasm?
um, in the ass, like just masturbating wise, or like if someone's having sex with me.
Any way that is going to take off.
Okay, with the object in my ass, dick or dildo, and me vibrating my clit.
You
Easiest way.
you
I
can
mean,
get off.
like 1 to 3 minutes every time.
Something in your ass.
Yeah, something penetrating my ass and a vibrator on my clit.
Fair enough. If you were a Simpsons character, who would you be?
I'd be Lisa Simpson, because I think that's who I relate to the most. She's, you know, a smart ass, smart aleck, and except I don't play that instrument, whatever instrument she plays.
She plays the sax, I think.
Yeah, she does play sax, that's right.
What color are your toenails painted today?
They're French manicure. They're not really the prettiest right now.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not bad, because I've seen some pretty gnarly porno girl toenails. Point them down this way towards me. You know what? If I just said, we could start a website just doing that right there.
And I can do a real cool thing with my toe. You want to see it?
Yeah.
It does a
It
little
like spreads out.
little mind of its own. But then look, because when I put the rest down, it just stays there. But then, but then I put the rest up, and it's the only one that goes like, over there. Isn't that cool?
That is kind of funny. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Rocky Road.
What TV show do you like but don't want to admit to liking because it ain't cool?